Hello everyone, welcome to XGanit. So today our problem is, it says that for what values of A and B would the following pair of the given linear equations consist of infinitely many solutions. So we are given two equations. One is x plus 2y is equal to 1 and the other is A minus B into x plus A plus B into y is equal to A plus B minus 2. So this is another equation. So these are the two equations. These are the two linear equations from where we need to find the values of these A and B, for which these two equations have infinitely many solutions. Okay, so let's find out what would be the values of A and B. Right. Okay. So hopping on to the solution. Now we know that if we have the equations a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, then these two pair of linear equations would have infinitely many solutions if the condition holds that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, right? So we need to first find the values of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1 and c2 from these two given equations. Let's find out that. So if we compare this equation with this equation here, so a1 is the coefficient of x. So here the coefficient of x is 1. So we get that a1 is equal to 1, right? Now b1 is the coefficient of y. So coefficient of y here is 2. So b1 is equal to 2. And c1 is the only constant. So the only constant here is 1. Hence c1 is equal to 1. Right? We are done with a1, b1 and c1. Now let's find out the values of a2, b2 and c2. So the values of a2, b2 and c2 when compared to this solution, we get that a2 is equal to a minus b. B2 is equal to A plus B and C2 is the only constant. So C2 is equal to A plus B minus 2. Right? Now let's remove this. So what was our condition? Our condition was A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Right? So now let's put the values of A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2. So we get that A1 was 1. So 1 by A2 is A minus B. This, okay. B1 is 2. So 2 by B2 is A plus B. Now C1 is 1 and C2 is A plus B minus 2. So 1 by A plus B minus 2. Okay. We come up to here. Now we take these two first and they take these two first. So we have two unknowns and two set of equations and we would solve the values of A and B. So taking the first two part here. So we have 1 by A minus B is equal to 2 by A plus B. Now cross multiply this. So this gives us A plus B is equal to 2 into A minus B. Right. Now this gives us A plus B is equal to 2a minus 2b. This gives us, taking this a to the right, which gives us an a, and taking this 2b to the left, we get it as 2b plus b gives us a 3b. So the value of a is 3b. Now we would take these two. Okay, so taking that 2, we get 2 by A plus B is equal to 1 by A plus B minus 2, which gives us, again on cross multiplication, 2 into A plus B minus 2 is equal to A plus B. Now opening the bracket, we get 2A plus 2B minus 2 into 2 gives us a 4 and A plus B. So 2A minus A gives us an A plus 2b minus b gives us a b is equal to, taking this minus 4 to the right, we have 4. So a plus b is equal to 4. Now we know that the value of a is 3b. So we get 3b plus b is equal to 4, which implies 4b is equal to 4, which implies b is equal to 1. So we get the value of b as 1. So if we substitute the value of b here, we get it as a is equal to 3 into 1, which is a 3. So for what values of a and b would the pair of these two linear equations have infinitely many solutions? The values of a is 3 and b is 1. Thank you.